Good morning again, and welcome back. First of all, I would like to apologize because His Excellency Dr. Abdul Hussein Ali Mirza will not be able to be with us to take any question because for previous other commitments. So we'll just have Mr. Jamil Alalawi with us, and we'll start our discussion with him. Rotary and Jamil.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jamil. Kifak, how are you? Good. Before I start, I would like to thank you for your continuous communication, which I really enjoy it. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Dearest Rotary and Jamil, thank you for such a great talk of information concerning the water and sanitation that all of us here should be aware and cooperate with the sectors that involve in these areas of concern. Based on the information you have shared, how does water stress out the human resource and environmental costs in Bahrain?
Well, the problem with water in this part of the world is that we live in the most stressed area in the world. At the same time, we are wasting water, we are not conserving, we are not joining the world in education, training, and manufacturing of any water product that will help in the future. This will put us in a very, very difficult situation when there are, at the moment, a lot of investments taking place to avoid using fossil fuel. And this will let us in a very poor states without any knowledge, and we will not be able to survive in that age.
It's all, because of the lack of, shortage of water, of course.
Yes, yes.
I have a question from Jürgen Divat from Rotary Club of Manama. What is happening on use of sewage as a cheap water source for garden, car washing, and agriculture?
Bahrain has started utilizing the sewage water for some time by establishing a new network. It has been used under precaution. The problem is the control of usage of this water so that it does not pass any viruses or diseases to humans who are using the vegetables and items that can be used as a food for humans.
I have another question from Robert Timmer, Rotary Club of Manama. From the countries in our district or region, our district, of course, Sudan is one of the important countries for, the problem of waters. Which you think Bahrain should apply, or maybe is already applied?
What you think? I cannot understand the question.
Yeah, from the countries in our district, which you think one of these countries, in the district, we have 9 countries, including Sudan, which is very important to know about it. Also, as well in the region, in the Gulf region, you think Bahrain should apply, and it should follow up or apply, or maybe already applied the same system?
Well, I don't think there are any systems that we can apply and has not been applied. Unfortunately, it has not been applied. There are a lot of systems. One of them is reducing consumption. This is simple, straightforward, through tariff, through otherwise. There are still countries in the Middle East which charge nothing for utilities. And the demand is growing every year.
Thank you, Jamil. One more question. I have a couple of questions. How does water recycling in Bahrain and in the region working in sourcing out from natural and renewable assets?
Water is only recycling through the sewage system, which is being treated and pumped to a certain areas in Bahrain. Otherwise, there is no real recycling of water.
Thank you. I like the first answers. I have a question from Hadi Alalawi. What are the most important challenges you face in implementation rules and legislation to prevent pollution and to prevent water waste? What is the most important challenges?
Well, there are a lot of challenges that can prevent the existing system because people take all things for granted. Any changes to adjust will start a sort of upsetting the public to any regulations that might influence or delay their requirement and have them to pay if there is a penalties for that.
Thank you. I have another question also from Sadia Main from Rotary Club of Adliya, Bahrain. What can I do at home to conserve water? Should government incentives residents to conserve water? You got it, or shall I repeat it now?
No, it's okay. I think no one can advise what you should do, what you shouldn't do. The problem is education. If you know how to reduce the volume of water used at home or at field agriculture side, that will contribute a lot to the production of water. Production of water at the moment in Bahrain costs a lot of money. Any cubic meter saved is going to impact the budgets of the water system.
Jamil, can I add? Awareness very important. I mean, in different ways, in different areas, in different societies. This is very important, also from the government. But the most important is ourselves as a human being, as citizen and resident in the country, and we know the problem of the water. We should be careful and conserve. I mean, in order to conserve the water. And when we use water, we have to be, thinking about some other people and the problem in the water for the water in our country. So the personal touch, the personal responsibility, I think, is ourselves. If you agree with me.
I agree with you, but there are two kind or categories of consumers. There are small consumers. Some of them have a large number of people living in that house. And they have the least amount of water to use. Whereas people are living in huge houses with the least number and using more water than the poor who have no money to pay or have no access of more water to waste. It is a very complicated issue, and it has to be addressed to all citizens that water is important. We have to conserve it. There are a lot of...
Let me, as you said, final thoughts. Should a person feel bad when he has a swimming pool and play golf in Bahrain or any other activities?
Well, swimming pool is okay if it is recycled and clean. There is no harm in having a swimming pool. But to have a swimming pool wasting water every day or every week, that is a bad approach.
Once again, Mr. Jamil Alalawi, thank you very much for being with us and wishing you a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Back to Lamis.
Thank you.